Welcome to our documentary, Michael Jordan, the GOAT. Over the next several hours, we will embark on an incredible journey, delving deep into the life and accomplishments of the man widely considered the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan. We begin our story at the genesis of it all, in Brooklyn, New York, on February 17, 1963. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was the fourth of 5 children born to James and Dolores Jordan. The family relocated to Wilmington, North Carolina when Michael was just a toddler. Little did they know, it was in Wilmington that the seeds of greatness were sown, both for Michael and for a global phenomenon often referred to colloquially as the Jordan brand. As a young lad, Michael experienced his first infatuation with sports during his time at Ogden Avenue Elementary School. He played baseball and basketball for the school team, nurturing his natural athletic ability and cultivating a relentless work ethic, habits that would be the bedrock of his future success. Even during his formative years, there was a palpable air of competitive ferocity within Michael. This was only amplified with a growth spurt and a newfound understanding of his abilities. By the time he entered Emsley A. Laney High School, his heart and mind were set on pursuing a career in NBA. However, his high school journey wasn't without its obstacles. The sophomore setback, the sting of rejection, and his subsequent determination to push further and prove himself are stories that have now transcended mere motivation tales, etching themselves in the annals of history as profound examples of human potential and resilience. At the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, young Jordan rapidly gained notoriety for his electrifying play style, his unrivaled work ethic, and his impeccable sportsmanship. Perhaps most notably, it was here that his infamous game-winning shot at the 1982 NCAA championship not only secured victory for his team but also put the world on notice a star was being born. In the winter of 1984, the NBA saw an undefined force taking the league by storm. Michael Jordan's entry into professional basketball brought unprecedented levels of excitement, athleticism, and bravado, altering the very game's fabric in ways unimaginable. His breathtaking dunks, gravity-defying hang times, and a flair for the dramatic instantly made him the poster boy of global basketball fandom. Even though his early years with Chicago Bulls were marked by individual brilliance, it was his unyielding determination that transformed the underperforming Bulls into a dominant force. His indomitable spirit, his potent leadership, and his unmatched talent played a pivotal role in propelling Chicago Bulls to a hitherto unseen level of glory. Over the years, Jordan evolved not just as a player but as a brand. From his famed Air Jordan line of Nike sneakers to his incalculably successful endorsements, Michael Jordan revolutionized the concept of athlete branding, setting new benchmarks in this domain that persist to this day. Apart from his on-court prowess, Michael established himself as an integral part of pop culture. From hosting SNL sketches to his legendary cameo in Space Jam, Jordan was a ubiquitous figure, flitting effortlessly between the realm of sports and that of entertainment, leaving his electrifying footprint wherever he went. Michael Jordan didn't just win championships, he shaped dynasties. His contributions to the Dream Team were instrumental in solidifying their status as one of the most dominant squadrons in Olympic history. His attitude, his sheer willpower, and his insuppressible desire to win helped redefine the global perception of American basketball. After a brief hiatus following his father's tragic demise, Jordan made his much-celebrated return to NBA with Washington Wizards. His 2-year stint wasn't as illustrious as his reign with the Bulls, labeled by many as a chapter of his career that fell short of his, and everyone else's, overwhelmingly high expectations. Though his playing days are behind him, Jordan's impact on the sport is as potent as ever. The league's global dominance, the elevated skill level, the soaring revenues, all bear witness to the enduring legacy of the man who conquered the game and rewrote basketball's very history in his indomitable, airbound style. Off the courts, Michael's incandescent spirit remains undiminished. His philanthropic ventures, his forays into minority-owned businesses, and his unflinching commitment towards improving society continue to inspire millions, evoking a legacy that transcends the realm of sports and resonates deeply within humanity's collective conscience. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of Michael Jordan, the man, is the interplay between his success on the court and his character off it. His pained refusals to be politically active, his notorious gambling stories, and his personal struggles are indicative of a man not absolved from imperfection. Nevertheless, these very imperfections, when viewed in their totality, reveal a portrait of humanity's ordinary struggles in an extraordinary life. They make him relatable, extendable, and above all, human. They underscore the essence of his story, reminding us not to idolize the near-perfect, but to empathize and learn from those who strive for perfection. And so, as we near the conclusion of our journey, we are left not just with the story of a man's rise to greatness but with the wisdom garnered from the saga of a life lived in pursuit of singular excellence. We hold within our hearts the paragon of resilience, the emblem of passion, and the epitome of sport. Michael Jordan, a name that resonates not just in arenas, but in hearts. Ours is a story of flame never abating, of grit never fading. It is a tale of how a single individual, through unflagging belief and unyielding commitment, can alter the course of sports, of branding, and indeed, of humanity. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, born of humble origins, carved by tenacious resolve, risen to the exalted heights of immortality. The legacy of Michael Jordan is multifaceted and eternal. Like a universe expanding infinitely, it encompasses more than can be perceived in a mere instance. It embodies dreams visualized, conquered, and passed along, so countless others may chart their paths illuminated by its radiance. This is not the conclusion, but just the beginning of our understanding of the man behind the myth, the journey besides the destination. Born anew, under the arc of number 23. A word, a whistle blown through the winds, such is the enigmatic power of the Jumpman. In the echoes of a final buzzer beater, in the silence of a packed stadium, in the gust of an inspiring chant, he resonates throughout time, a timeless icon which breaks the barriers of generational barriers and prevails again and again in our hearts and minds. The Jordan imprint shall forever remain immeasurable, incomprehensible, implicit, and indomitable in its eternal power. For it is not just a signature, a logo, a label, at its very core it is an indelible mark unraveling the story of sacrifice, striving for perfection, and the ultimate testament to the belief in oneself. From being cut from his high school team to becoming the emblem of unparalleled achievements, each aspect of Jordan's life serves as a beacon of unwaning inspiration. A proof that no barriers are insurmountable, no obstacles are insurpassable, no dream, unbeatable. With unapologetic charisma and infectious passion, Michael Jordan single-handedly imbued life into the superficialities and brought beauty in the rigor of competition. He wasn't just a basketball player. He was the symbolism of effort, embodiment of resilience, the very essence of a winner. As we wind up this narrative, we are left contemplating the vast expanse of Michael Jordan's profound impact, a chasm traversed by countless admirers and humbled annotators. We reflect, with a never-dissipating awe, on his unparalleled contributions to the sporting universe and humanity at large. How do you encapsulate a journey that sprang from seemingly ordinary circumstances to reach the zenith of human potential? How do you illuminate a story that has already shone spectacularly in the light of millions of hearts and minds? The answer is simple: you don't. For the wonder of Michael Jordan cannot, and should not, be encapsulated or illuminated. It should just be lived. With these reflections we draw curtains on our deeply immersive narration of Michael Jordan, the GOAT. In these several hours, we endeavored to take you through life's echoes and time's reflections of a man who has amalgamated himself with the essence of sports, life and unfathomable immortality. But truly, the real journey, Michael's journey, continues, forever elevated, forever legendary. And so as we journey towards a conclusion, it's important to acknowledge that despite all the laurels, accolades, and records, Michael Jordan's greatest achievement is undoubtedly the everlasting spirit of invincibility, manifested through relentless resilience, that he has ingrained in all those who have been fortunate enough to witness the journey of a lifetime. His name rhymes with triumph, with sheer grit and with a ceaseless striver for perfection. A symbol of excellence and aspiration, Michael Jordan's greatness thus transcends boundaries, breaking barriers of time and space, leaving indelible footprints etched in the sands of time and within the sanctuaries of sport. Indeed, you can strip away the statistics, the championships, and the accolades. At the core of his legacy beats the heart of a champion, a true model of excellence, sacrifice, and leadership. A man who imparted to the world an invaluable lesson, that dreams home in hard work and fortunes foster in fortitude. As the final words unravel, we are met with the vast spectrum of human potential mirrored in the life of Michael Jordan, the ultimate GOAT. It is a saga that dispels the entrenchment of the ordinary and extraordinary and empowers in limitless ways to create impact, inspire change and breed greatness. As we part ways, remember this: greatness does not descend like a meteor from the heavens, nor is it a solitary peak towering among the hills of mediocrity. It lies within the realm of human capability, waiting to be unlocked, nurtured, and shaped, as did Michael Jordan. His story isn't just his story, it's yours, it's ours. A promise, a challenge, an aspiration, a GOAT.